Anybody gets a visual sunset from me, I come and do a feature on them.
Yo, I'm about to buy a visual sunset from Brian, and then he has to bring his here, right? That's one expensive ass way of trying to meet someone, man. I'm Louie, Flexin' Pythons. We got another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Brian Kusko. If you don't know who he is, his link is going to be down in the description below. Make sure you go check him out, subscribe to him. A lot of really cool content. I really enjoy him. And the link to the original video will also be down there in case you also want to watch it without all the clips that I'm going to edit out. If I didn't edit anything out, these videos would be way too freaking long. So Brian Kusko ends up going and visiting someone that I guess has a zoo in their own house. A reptile zoo is what the title says. The title is What Possesses a Man to Build a Reptile Zoo in His House. So that's what we're going to be reacting to. I'm excited. Probably the dream of a lot of us, right? Just to have your own, not just a room, but a zoo. I'm not going to lie, I'm expecting a lot more than just seeing tanks everywhere. I want to feel like I'm at a zoo when I see this. Before I click play, I want you to go down in the comments and you let me know. If you could pick any type of animal for your zoo, what would it be? Alright, let's see what this dude got in his zoo.
So what possesses a man to build his own miniature zoo in his house?
It's a good question.
That's the dude that obviously owns the zoo, I imagine.
Top of the morning, friends and family. Welcome to this beautiful world with me today. I'm going to do a couple things today. I'm gonna bring a snake. There's no snake in here yet, don't worry. I'm gonna bring a snake up to a customer who is also turns out to be somebody pretty cool in the fact that he has built his own personal zoo at his place. From what I understand and from what I've seen in videos, it looks pretty impressive. So we're gonna go check that out. I gotta stop by Bible study first.
I believe that it's important for everyone to be spiritually fed. And so that's good for Brian. Go and get some Bible study in. Yo, your priorities, man. Love it.
A little bit of a mission, but you know, when you get a snake like this, I tend to want to hand deliver it if I can. And I'll show you what snake it is when we get there. Let's go. Did I mention that it's...
Yo, the suspense on that pause. The suspense on that pause. I was like, was anyone else waiting? Like, what else is he gonna say? Let's see.
Let's go.
Let's go!
All right, we got about 200 miles or so to go. So I'm just gonna... I'll meet you guys there.
I got news for you, Brian. You won't meet me there. I ain't going. I'm here.
We're gonna go meet Zach. We're gonna check out his spot. Then I'm gonna show you guys the snake I'm bringing him. It's nice and safe right here. All right, guys, this is Zach. We're gonna check out his animals. We're gonna show you the snake that he got in a moment, but this is how you can tell you're at a reptile breeder's house. So what possesses a man to build his own miniature zoo in his house?
Look at that. That's definitely... Just look at it real quick, the back, that's definitely way more than some dude that just has a bunch of animals. It looks like a zoo, you see all the rocks for walls. I get the zoo vibes. I get the zoo vibes.
Can you show us some of your favorite animals here in the zoo?
He is one of my absolute favorites. Let's see if he wants to come out. This is Kiwi and Honeydew on the wall back there.
Green tree monitors?
Kiwi is my boy. Honeydew we're still working with, but she's doing
Green tree Yo, I am so stoked. Green tree monitors are so freaking cool. I just feel like that's a lot of extra care to monitor for a monitor. That as far as I just want to make sure I do it right. So I got my first monitor. You're gonna see that video later on in the future. But I didn't get a tree monitor because I was like, let's just start something easier, more care information that's out there. And green tree monitors, I didn't find much information on compared to what I did get over here. But I'm excited. I would love a green tree monitor. They are so freaking cool. They're so pretty. So pretty.
So this is my boy Kiwi. Hey, buddy. You want to say hi to the camera?
How pretty.
Say hi.
He's so cool. I can't stop pausing it. He's so freaking cool.
So this is Kiwi. He's maybe about a year old now.
We got a resident tortoise.
Yeah, this is a resident
turtle. Roams the zone.
I don't expect to see him. An eastern box turtle.
Here, so he's got this whole strip down here. And he can go in and out as he pleases, which I opened up over here because he just kept escaping. So that's how that goes. In the zoo, these are our rattlesnakes, Northern Pacific rattlesnakes, and down here is our Brazilian Rainbow Boa. So we have a lot of super high-end Brazilians. She is a mid-range Brazilian, but super sweet and loving, and so she gets to be in the zoo. She's got some real cool orange coloration on her side with
she's pretty.
Beautiful blue hues.
I love a Brazilian Rainbow Boa. Obviously, they have that iridescence in the sunlight, and that's pretty. But even without that, just the orange and the blacks, and I just think they're so cool. And I love their head stamp. They got that solid black line, and they got some like coming off the top of the head you could see, and around the eyes. Very pretty. Love rainbows.
So she's just one of many. We have some pregnant Brazilians right now that'll be giving birth in the next few months.
Goober. I like the name Goober.
Goober, our giant day gecko.
Oh, and he's big.
He's a giant. This big enclosure is
big gecko.
our tegu.
He's pretty.
I've had her for close to 20 years now. A lot of the animals...
Tegus are really cool. I really want one of those too. They're just so fun to interact. A lot of people refer to them as the puppy dogs of lizards. At least that's what I've been told. If they didn't get so dang big, I would definitely get some, maybe one day in the future, who knows. And look at these enclosures, for real. He's doing what I would want to do for the few animals that I have, but he's doing it for a bunch of animals on a bigger scale. Look at that enclosure that he has. It's freaking massive, and it's beautiful. It looks great.
So that's it for the zoo, really. You know, a lot of fun in here.
On top of the zoo, Zach has also built out a couple of sheds here with animals, so we're going to take a look in here to see what we can see.
This shed...
So this isn't a part of the zoo, obviously, as you could tell. I'm assuming, before they say it, I'm guessing this is like his breeding stuff. His own personal projects that aren't on display for the people that come in and go look at his zoo.
We got a little bit of everything in here. We'll start with some cool frogs. Poison dart frogs, the bumblebee dart frogs that we actually... We have the parents in my office, and so we only had a couple of frogs, and we did not have any plan to breed them. And then this happened about 40 frogs later. So first time actually raising tadpoles.
That is so cool, though. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. The bright colors with the blacks, and it's just so vibrant, and the contrast, and they just pop, and it's like, man, those are gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Except for the big bullfrogs back in maybe high school or something like that. But these turned out awesome. So these are your marbled newts that we have for sale, the youngsters right now. But take a look at that color. I like to argue that we have probably one of the best Brazilian rainbow boas in the world. And this is...
How come this Rainbow Boa wasn't in the zoo is what I want to know. If it's the best one in the world, that's when you put on display, right? Obviously, it's to breed it, right? I don't know, maybe it's just easier to breed them in tubs. I've never bred Rainbow Boas before.
Crescents on her sides, they're just bright red, and all of these snakes are, you know, teddy bear sweet. But look at those crescents right here on the side. Huge red, big girl.
So there'll be a link down in the description for Zach's channel.
Yo, I'm gonna go subscribe to Zach. If you haven't, if you go to the original video, in the description of Brian's video, link to his channel is going to be there, and I'm going to subscribe.
There's a fantastic snake in here. This is one of my favorites.
Medusa. She actually gave us...
Is that an indigo?
Babies last year.
An eastern indigo.
Had, 4 good babies.
That thing is gorgeous. Solid black, so pretty.
This is about as gorgeous as they get. Let's see if you can see any shine on her out in the sun.
Right
in the sun, you can definitely see the rainbow underneath her right here.
Right when you said shine, it was like,
yo, that sun, it looked like a pride parade going down her body. So pretty.
Like
perfect. So this is her. She's a good snake, honestly.
That's a long tongue.
That is long tongue.
These are the Mexican arboreal alligator lizards. One of them is unbelievable. Here, let's see if we can get him to sit. He does sit too.
You know, I know they tend to keep that blue.
Those are cool. I like this big scales on it just going down the back. We haven't seen too much of it yet, but that thing is cool right off the bat.
Blue color in captivity for whatever reason.
When he sheds, he'll be bright greenish.
Arboreal alligator lizard.
But I gotta say, like, I really like the blue color.
I know. So here we go. We got some eastern indigo babies. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So this is our boy. So this is going to be our back.
Yo, who don't want an indigo of some type, though, you know? Eastern, Western, who don't want one? Man, I'm getting the itch to buy one just by watching.
Backup male, because we have our big male here who obviously did the trick, but this dude is gorgeous. And these were just born, you know, in April, so they're doing pretty well. They're growing real quick.
All right, I personally think that Zach's crowning achievement here is captive born and bred baby indigo snakes. That's a good sized frilled.
And he's only 8 months old.
That's only 8 months old?
Yeah, he's only 8 months old. He's 100% Australian frilled dragon. So the Australians get much.
A frilled dragon. My boy Tommy's Reptiles. If you don't know him, yo, he's on TikTok. He's like 400,000 followers, I think, on there. I'm not sure. And he has 2 frilled dragons, and they are so cool. I want one just by looking at the ones that he has, and I've seen that they're pretty good size. This thing is huge. This one is huge. I don't know what kind. Hey Tommy, in the comments, put down what frilled dragons do you have? What kind are they?
Than the other version, the New Guinea version here. So you got your little frills. We actually might get a frill out of him real quick. So this is up here is Khaleesi. She's 75% Australian, and we will be breeding. So he's going to his new home. Bye bye, buddy. Because we had 2 males and a female. And here is our big boy Drogo, and we will see if we can get a little frill.
Yo, Game of Thrones, you name him Drogo? Whew! That boy better bring that fire. You know what I'm saying? He better bring that fire. You name him after Drogo. That's a name that you gotta live up to.
Out of him. Hey buddy, you wanna show
He's
up?
big though.
No?
They're so pretty. Real life dinosaurs right there, no joke.
All right, you guys have been patient. I'm gonna show you what we got here as far as which snake that Zach got.
Alright guys, check this out. Here is your cinnamon enchi sunset female.
Dang, sunset?
She's unbelievably gorgeous.
That is pretty.
I saw photos before.
That's why I was trying to figure out, I was like, what is that? And the sunset is, that's the gene right there that I wasn't gonna guess, because I'm not too familiar with it. I haven't seen, sunset isn't a gene that's out there too much. If you in the ball python breeding type world, sunset it's not out there. It's not out there. You're gonna have to pay quite a bit if you're trying to get into that still.
Beforehand, but in person is just something
gorgeous,
special.
though.
I tell you,
The sunset threw me off. I
Really
didn't have no
stand out on the
guesses.
side, so she's unlike any snake I've ever seen.
Yeah, the sunset threw me off. I didn't have any guesses because of that thrown in it, but it is gorgeous for sure.
And she seems like a real sweetheart.
It seems to be a theme now. Anybody gets a visual sunset from me, I come and do a feature on them. And
Yo, I'm about to buy a visual sunset from Brian, and then he has to bring his here, right? That's one expensive ass way of trying to meet someone, man.
this much investment into a single snake, like, what possesses somebody to do that? Like, what is the mindset behind this?
So, well, we just had some money laying around. We just wanted a pretty snake for a pet.
Yo, life's good, bro. Life's so good. You have a zoo in your house, and you got so much extra money laying around. Yo, life must be good though, my dude. Just some money laying around.
Pet. Just
A pet, man.
Just kidding.
That would've been
Just
a good
kidding.
answer,
Okay,
though.
you got me. That's why I was like, man, you
well,
casual as hell.
You know, has only been less than a year now, and which is crazy, but we just started picking up some snakes and starting really small. When you put money at anything, it can definitely speed up the process of earning money and everything else. And so one of the projects that we wanted to jump into is the Sunset Project. I just think that this has the most potential to do a lot. And so obviously it's a very big investment. We bought a few of the different sunset visuals out there, but we're excited.
He bought a few. Man, killing it. Yo, I want to see the other ones. They're pretty. Sunsets are gorgeous, though.
Excited about it?
All right, folks. Well,
That's a lot to be excited about. Sunsets are just, they're gorgeous. And then you mix all the other genes in it. That's what I was saying. The sunset threw me off. I couldn't see the cinnamon because the sunset, it changed it so much. So drastic. I couldn't see the genes that Brian was, I remember he said cinnamon, I think he did. Whatever he said, I already forgot because of what the sunset does to it. I don't know, it's nuts. It's nuts. It's very gorgeous, though, very pretty. Congrats to him and his new snake.
Zach, you're watching this now. Fantastic to meet you, buddy. Support good people, supporting good people, educating people about animals. That's what it's all about, right? That's what it's all about. I gotta go. But you guys have a great day. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you on, I think, a live stream coming up this week. Yeah? Sound like fun? Good. I'll see you there. Aloha.
Aloha! So we just watched Brian Kusko check out a reptile zoo in this man's house. He had a lot of cool stuff. I don't think we got to see everything in there. But we definitely saw the layout of it. It definitely feels like a zoo, for sure. We saw a little bit of stuff in his sheds, a new pickup that he had, which was gorgeous. I'm gonna put a link to his channel as well as Brian's channel, both in the description, so make sure you go check them out. Give them a sub if you enjoyed their content, and let me know in the comments, what was your favorite animal that you saw there? My green tree monitor, without question. Green tree monitor, so gorgeous. The indigo was pretty too. He has a bunch of babies. He got a lot of spot. He got some smoke and stuff. It gets me interested though in the things that he didn't show us. Yo, what's you hiding, man? What's you hiding? Probably some more prettiness. If you got this far, guys, please go down there, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I really appreciate that if you did. As a whole, I really enjoyed watching this thing, and I hope you guys did too. Till the next one, y'all have a good one.